You may begin to notice how every time you hear these words, something starts to shift, doesn't it? A part of you, maybe deep inside, a part of you already knows how to be curious, open, ready to discover something new. Because life is made of patterns. But what's most interesting is how those patterns, they can be gently interrupted. When they are, something fresh emerges. A pause, a choice, a moment of realization. And suddenly there's space. Space to inject something different, something powerful, something that changes the entire experience. You've always had that power, the ability to shift things in an instant, haven't you? You know how a song gets stuck in your head, and then, out of nowhere, someone hums a different tune, and instantly, the old song fades, replaced by something else. It's like that, isn't it? With thoughts, beliefs, behaviours. You can notice an old, familiar pattern, then break it, snap, just like that, with a question, joke, a playful twist. And maybe you've done this before, unconsciously, smiled in a way that shifted the energy in the room, changed the tone of your voice, moved in a way that grabbed attention. Because the truth is, you are a master of change. You always have been. It's just a matter of remembering, claiming that power again. And isn't it funny how easy it becomes? The moment you decide to notice patterns for what they are. Just patterns. Once you recognize a pattern, you can disrupt it, play with it, recreate it. Isn't that exciting? It's like a dance. You can follow the rhythm or suddenly spin, pivot, add a new setup. Surprise, even yourself. Because you can ask a question that shakes up the routine. Because questions, they're keys, aren't they? Unlocking doors to new ways of thinking. And what if every question you ask plants a seed of possibility? What if every smile, every unexpected joke, every change in tonality is an invitation to shift? And what if that moment of unpredictability is the most powerful tool you own? Now, there's something magical about unpredictability, isn't there? It grabs attention, focus sharpens, time stretches, the mind opens just a little more. Like a moment suspended between two beats of a drum. That moment where anything is possible. And in that space, you're free to choose, to ask a better question, to make a playful joke, to shift the energy, move, pause, and notice what changes. Because distraction isn't a detour, it's a doorway. It's a space that invites something new, something creative, something different. And each time you lean into the unpredictability, each time you inject a little pattern interrupt into your world, your power grows. And the more unpredictable, playful, engaging you become, the more others can't help but tune in, pay attention. Now imagine every interaction filled with that sense of freedom. What happens when you bring the playful, flexible energy into your life? It's like flipping a switch from predictable to electric. And the more electric you become, the more magnetic your words become. Because the world loves the unexpected. It wakes people up, opens them, makes them think. And you're the master of that. In fact, you might already be noticing how fun it is to play with this, aren't you? Injecting questions, smiles, a shift in tone. It's all available to you right now. And it's curious how every step into unpredictability feels a little more natural, a little more exciting. And with each moment, a new realization that you've always had this power. It's yours. It's who you are. And with every playful twist, every joke, every question, you're creating something new, something extraordinary. And the best part, you're just getting started. And as you continue to let these words unfold, almost like a gentle stream carrying you, effortlessly, deeper into the experience, you might begin to notice something, a sense that every word holds something more than meaning, a kind of rhythm, a kind of movement that resonates in a place beyond thought, a place where patterns shift, where possibilities expand, where beliefs transform themselves naturally, easily, as if they're always meant to grow this way. You see, beliefs, they're just patterns too, like habits of thought, routines of the mind. But here's what's truly fascinating. Just as quickly as you can break a routine, you can reshape a belief. You can open it, stretch it, reshape it, until something completely new emerges. And every time you do, it's a moment of power, a moment of change, a moment where you take control. Because Isn't it interesting how beliefs can seem solid, like a wall you thought would never move, until you give it a little push and suddenly it's a door to new ways of seeing, feeling, being. As you walk through that door, everything changes. Now, what if you started thinking of your mind as a playground, a space for experimenting, playing with patterns, creating new ones just for fun? Imagine swinging from belief to belief, sliding down into new perspectives, climbing higher into new possibilities. And what if every time you did something unexpected, every question, every shift, every playful move, you were sending your unconscious mind a powerful signal? I'm the one who shapes my experience. I'm the one who decides what's possible. I'm the one who can change anything, anytime I choose. You've already begun to do this, haven't you? Notice it now. That small shift happening deep inside. The part of you that smiles as it realizes how easy it is to let go of limits, how exciting it feels to be free of all patterns. When you look back, you might even laugh, because wasn't it always that simple? You already knew how to ask better questions. You already knew how to smile in that way that changes everything. You already knew how to move, shift, disrupt, and wake up new possibilities. It was never about learning something new. It was always about remembering that you have the power to break patterns anytime you want. And breaking a pattern can be as easy as a playful thought, a spontaneous movement, a question that opens doors. What happens when you ask, what else is possible right now? Or when you change your tone, your rhythm, your energy, just enough to surprise even yourself. Because surprise is the gateway to transformation. The unexpected opens up the unconscious. And the unconscious loves to play. It loves to follow the twists and turns of a story, a metaphor, a moment that makes no sense at first, until something clicks and you just get it. Like the time you realize that distractions, they aren't distractions at all. They're interruptions, and every interruption is a chance to rewrite the script, a chance to pivot, a change in direction, to inject creativity and curiosity into every corner of your life. And here's what's even more exciting. The more you play with this, the easier it gets. The easier it gets, the more you enjoy it. The more you enjoy it, the more natural it becomes, until suddenly it's just who you are. You become the one who breaks patterns with ease, effortlessly shifting into new possibilities. You become the one who turns every question into an invitation, every moment into a new choice, every belief into a doorway to something greater. And maybe, just maybe, that's exactly what you're always meant to be: playful, creative, powerful, unstoppable. So what if you woke up every day with that mindset? What if you carried it with you everywhere you go? What would be different? It's curious, isn't it? How one small shift can change everything. And that shift is already happening, right here, right now. Because you are the pattern breaker, the question asker, the playful interrupter. You're the one who chooses. And the more you choose, the more power you take back. Until all that's left is freedom. The freedom to create, the freedom to play, the freedom to believe something new. And as you sit with that, you might even smile, because deep down, you already knew it was true, didn't you?